It's a pleasant way to say welcome. Bani when they are also. Baso young baby, mwembe, ring. Whatever you find yourself. The political subdivision of our Liberian nation, a nation that is set aside and blessed by God. This is where we gave you an insight of who we are, what we have, where we're from, and the things we are capable of doing. It's the program Back to Our Culture that affords us the opportunity to talk about our cultural heritage, promoting our arts and culture, taking into consideration generations and generations to come. The upkeep of our cultural heritage is vital. So here at Love FM, every Saturday from 8 to 9, we provide you the opportunity to know about your background. The first edition of the program we had in discussion, the Bassa tribe. We told you about the Bassa tribe. In today's edition, we're looking at the KPELLE tribe. Who they are, where they're from, what they do, their stable food, their dress code, and you just name everything about the KPELLE people. As parents, what are we doing to uphold the dignity of our culture? Are we allowing the Western culture to take over our African culture? We have a unique cultural heritage that we need to preserve. Like we said in our last edition, so many things to talk about our tribal groups and maintaining our cultural heritage. Most of us, we've left alone by our parents. We do not know our roots. This program will open your eyes and inform you about your cultural heritage, your roots, the tribe you represent. For me, I'm a Bandi male, but guess what? I don't speak the Bandi fluently. I can understand some. So that tells you how it is. Whenever your parent neglect the value of your culture, but not informing you in depth of what your heritage is, these are things that happen. At least some of us who can understand ours. But a lot of you born of late, you don't even know what culture you represent. You have adapted yourself to Western culture and have actually missed out on your roots. So when people are speaking the vernacular, you say, hey, don't bring me out. But this program is going to open your eyes and give you that love for your cultural heritage. My name is Rufus Devon Cannon. He said, Bani Wen, the Halosu. She's more than our soko. Oh yes, that's our team that introduces and one down the curtains on the program back to our culture. What is a great time, a great time to be with you talking about our culture heritage, giving you those information that you need to know about your travel group and what it takes to have that taste of your culture. For some of us, let me say this in the open, and I stand to be corrected. A lot of us have missed out on our values, and as we speak, the moral values of our society is broken. So the Westerners have infused into our African environment the Western culture. Where you coming from? Back in the days, what we know ourselves. Our forefathers know what it takes, to have a culture. You come and tell somebody say that man will marry man and woman marry woman. Yeah? Back in the days, it's an abomination to our great parents, our forefathers. So it is so saddening that the Western culture have overseeded our African culture, but let us take it time, bit by bit, and we'll get into it subsequently. Yes, this is something that we're going to be telling you to speak your vernacular, discouraging your mothers and fathers, your brothers and sisters who are trooping into that whole thing they call wetting, I don't even let them mention it, where our African culture have been suppressed. Like I said on the last edition, that the Plural Society and the Sunday Society was or is the school but then that provided our mothers and our fathers the moral values to take on a wife and a husband and how to maintain a family. What I frown on in that practice or those practices is the mutilation, genital mutilation. That's my own frown. That's my own issue I have with that plural and Sunday society. But however, whatever it may be, looking at our own culture heritage, come on, let's face the reality. We have our unique culture. The Westerners come, they appreciate our culture. They feel proud wearing our country clothes. They feel proud eating our country food. They feel proud. Why are we as Africans, especially limiting it to Liberia, why can we be proud of ourselves? Why can we be proud of our culture? Why can we be proud of our heritage? I feel so proud. Yes. Whenever I see our forefathers, our mothers and sisters speaking the vernacular, I gain that interest. I was privileged to have seen my late grandmother from my maternal side. The little broken bastard you hear me speaking, I learned it from my grandmother from my mother's side. I was not opportune to have seen my father's father or my father's mother, no, but I was privileged to have seen my mother. Yeah, my grandma, whenever she needed me to do something, she would speak the Bassa. Whenever we are around her, we start to ask her, how you call this one? Like the cup, kopo, the pot, gia, all the small things I learned it from my grandmother. So you, the young people growing up in this time and age, you say the 21st century, you have allowed the Western culture to oversee your mentality to the extent that you don't care about your values. You don't care about your moral standing, your moral values. Well, before a male see the breast mark, the breast line of a woman, you know what it takes? Before, if I say you will see the undies of a woman, but this time around it's common. The people creating the clothes, and that will make you to even see, if they need be, to see everything about that woman. So we are adapting the Western culture and putting aside our African culture. So what this all about? So let's take on to our tribe for today. We said we're going to be discussing the KPELLE tribe, giving you the full history about the KPELLE tribe. Last edition was the Bassa tribe we talked about. So say the KPELLE people occupying much of central Liberia and extending into Guinea, where they are sometimes called the Guris. They speak a language of the Mende branch of the Niger-Congo family. All right, that's the KPELLE people we're talking about. The KPELLE are primarily farmers. Rice is their staple crop and is supplemented by cassava, vegetables, and fruits. Cash crops, including rice, peanuts, which is groundnuts, sugarcane, and cola nuts. The KPELLE practice sly and burn agriculture. The typical household consists of a man, his several wives, and their children. Okay, that's the KPELLE people we're talking about. They live either in rectangular, western, and dome nut huts with thatches roof, or in the more traditional round huts with conical thatches roof. The household is the usual farming unit, but sometimes work is also performed by voluntary cooperative work group. So the KPELLE people, if you see a KPELLE man or a KPELLE woman, dominatively speaking, her whole family, they get involved with this thing called farming, because this is where they get their daily bread. This is where they get all of the needed supplements to continue this journey of life. The KPELLE are organized under several paramount chiefs who also government officials, serve as mediators between the people and the modern government, as well as performing their traditional duties of settling disputes, preserving order, and maintaining roles. A chiefdom is divided into districts. The head of each district serves as a liaison between the paramount chief and his people. Each town also has its own chief. All right? So we're discussing the KPELLE people. If you just joined us, you leave your comments and we will read them out for you, telling us that indeed you are following the show. All right? So the plural and the singular are respectively male and female secret societies that meet in scarce groves in the forest. The plural, the more important of organizations, is personified by the great Marx figure. So let me put the Marx there. The KPELLE people Marx. You want to know the KPELLE people Marx? What's the Marx? What's the Marx? Let me get the Marx for you. The Marx that represent the KPELLE people. This is the Marx. This is the Marx that represent the KPELLE people. All right. So the Marx figure or grandmaster, a person who only appears in public disguised by a mask, gottum, and falsehood voice. He represents both the political power of important landowners and the virtual power of supernatural authorities. The plural foundation to enforce social norms through its court, to socialize young people through its initiation schools. All right, we're talking about the KPELLE people here, and to provide bonds that unite members from different kinship and territorial units. So we're talking about the Pele people. We say the Pele people normally they are involved with farming and the crops, they grow rice, they grow vegetables and other stuff. They are found in central Liberia and parts of Guinea. Yes, you have the Guinea people. You got a Guinea Pele, right? Yeah, of course you know and I know. So we're gonna be giving you details about this. So Tina, welcome. Martina, Tuva, welcome to the program. Of course, you are a member of this team. We appreciate your following. So let's get to the detail about the Pele people. So if you are from the Pele tribe, we say Katwae Kumeniju. So we're gonna be allowing you to speak on the issue, the topic, telling your brothers and sisters about the danger in getting involved with this whole gay thing. Yeah, because this is where the Westerners are now using to capture the minds of our young people. And, you know, they're coming in the form of AIDS, they're coming in the form of all kinds of things, you know. Yeah. So now let's understand we respect the rights of people, but let us understand that Africa do have its cultural heritage. So in order to maintain our cultural heritage as Liberians, this is where we have afforded the opportunity to know about your travel line, to know about where you're from. And you know, so you're gonna be calling this evening, and if you are following us from the west or wherever, we say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever your time zone is. So you will call us and tell us which tribe you represent. We will be playing you traditional songs, not specifically only the Pele songs. No, we'll play you traditional songs, and by which time we open the lines so that you can wade in. So this is the marks of the Pele people. So wherever you are, if you see the marks, know that it represents you, the Pele people. Yeah, that's the Pele marks down there. The last time we show you the Bassa marks. All right. So without much we do, this is how it's going to look like. So let us get for us our our Pele song. Yeah. Oh my God. I want to get our Pele song quickly. Never mind for the feedback. We want to get our Pele song quickly. So let's see if we can get that song. Yeah, our Pele song. Pele song, yeah, Pele song. Yeah, man. Wait. Choco Pigala, yeah. We want our Pele song. Who are we starting with? Yeah, we want our Pele song. Who are we starting with? We will start with this one. Where are the Pele people? Get ready. Where are the Pele people? Get ready. The Pele people, get ready. Where are the Pele people? Get ready. Pele people, get ready. Pele people, where are the Pele people? Uh, okay, let's get this one. Let's fit in this one. Yapa Traju. Traju. Yapa Traju. So you can put forth your calls on 0887 105 105, 0778 665 are the numbers to call from part of the program. Back to our culture. Represent your ethnic group tonight. We're talking about the Pele people. Jackson Poonen, welcome. Let's take to the line and get our very first caller. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
How are you? What's your name and join us from where? Hello. Hello, my brother. Oh no, I think we lost out on here. Hello. Okay, we lost that call. I hope you can call back. Hello.
Hello?
How are you, sir? What's your name and join us from where? What? We want to hear hearing you when you pick up the call, but afterwards we don't hear you again. So hope you call back. I don't know what's happening to your line. Let's go to the line and take this person. Hello.
Hello, Chief.
How are you? What's your name? I'm okay.
My name is John.
John.
District 14, Claratown, yeah.
You call from District 14, Claratown.
Yeah.
So which one of the ethnic group you represent tonight?
Bongade.
You represent the Bunkies, the Pele people.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So what you know more about your tribal group? Share with us.
Yeah, yeah. The main thing that was my people is very submissive.
Yeah, very submissive. That's one of the attributes that is actually attracted to you people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So go ahead and talk to other folks about the danger in venturing in the Western culture that has to do with a man getting married to a man and a woman getting married to a woman. Let's go.
Okay, I said to all.
I said in your trap. Do the thing better back.
Okay. I'll call you by later.
Wow, the man be better. You telling me, eh? You see the importance of what we're talking about here? When it comes to foreign, countries, you hear the Nigerian man speaking a Yoruba, you hear the Ghanaian man speaking his Ghana. But Liberia, as soon as you start to speak your vernacular, you say, hey, don't bring rain here. We allow the Western culture to oversee our African culture, you know that? So let's get your cause coming true. It's no form of division, but we must say this. This is that part of our culture. Do everyone have their right to practice whatever? But let's be real. 0887-105-105, 0778-665-073. Let's flip to the telephone line. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, sir? What's your name and you join us from where?
I'm Morris calling from District community.
Okay, Morris, you represent which ethnic group?
Country.
Huh?
Grand country.
Grand represent the Kru people. Okay, Morris.
Yeah.
You following the topic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, talk to the people of Grand Kru. In Kru.
Actually, I don't want to lie. I can't speak.
Yeah. You see, how painful it is to you now? You see? We're joking with it here, but it's serious. My people, this thing is very, very, very serious. We're joking with that thing, I can't speak that thing. I can't speak that. See what happening now? We have had 2 major causes. And our folks cannot speak the vernacular. Let's go to the line. Hello?
Hello.
How are you, sir?
Thank you. I'm okay, thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Aaron Clay.
Aaron, which ethnic group you represent?
Bato.
Leave
I want to wear
put the bus over, Baba.
okay, avocado.
Okay, man, you following the topic. Go ahead and talk to the Bassa people.
Yeah, okay. The first thing is the Bassa people are very hospitable.
Yeah, we had the Bassa people in focus on the first edition. So today we're talking about the Pele people. But let's go and caution our people in Bassa about this whole man-woman business. When men will get married to man, woman get married to woman.
Okay, so I'm about to be a little okay, why do we need to give more for before I'm back there or before Chow or the more because I got the Julian Bank, my Julian Bank. So before one, about I can have like a Julian. Okay, be
So ni we go change come. Mba vini big attention we want in the brain we want a time you go because I say for about there or 7 more 4 or 3 more 4 so them think we go change we again no again.
Hey, nigga.
Nigga.
Blabber. Okay, thank you so much, man. Say hi to
Okay.
say hi to 2 individuals in Bassa.
Okay, chef. And first, I'm going to look again. I'm going to my group. I'm going to take the audience. I'm going to call and do an intimate. You know, so or immediately, so Monday, somewhere.
Bloba.
Nigga.
See how sweet it is, so join the bandwagon. Let's do it together. 0 triple, that's 0778 665 0778 665 087 Let's go to this line. Hello.
Yeah, have fun.
How are you? This is Peter Watson.
Come again?
Okay. You sound like one of our regular callers, Peter Watson. So
No, this is Peter Watson.
what's your name?
I'm a cousin Giddings.
Okay, Mr. Giddings. Bloba.
So this is a cousin Giddings from Bon County.
Oh, the one from Bon County.
Yeah, from San Jose.
Okay, Mr. Giddings.
Yes, sir.
So what are some of the things about you, the Pele people, that we need to know? Share with us, and then you go talking on our topic.
Yeah, so I think tonight I will look at our dish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that the red oil casserole leaves. And you know, you ask small the fuel leave there.
Mm.
Yeah, that's basically is unique to us.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you enter in Bon County, we'll welcome you with that casserole with some silver leaf. Red oil is cool. That's one of our regular dishes.
Okay. So go to our topic on the discussion.
Yeah. So you said we should say our data.
Oh yeah, now.
So but I'm with qua kuku work rap on Gandhi play. Kubo pago see Wallman ma, kubo nanu do see Wallman ma, pago do see Wallman ma. Because many men got for Wallman, Quaga, Babu Pony, Gaga Basanaga, Babu like, who like 4 get, Ragan. So, who would you? We will end up a coupon, who would you, who ye long, who put the apple, who what is. Because we learn Babu Pony, Basanaga, and the good Lord, who Lord Ragan. So I and creep pop. Kubo short pagoda do see a woman man and then do see a woman man. So that I think I'm waiting to see mama.
Man, I want Peter you by. You too fluent, man.
Thank you.
Okay, but are you teaching the kids as well?
Yeah, teaching them small.
Yo, we need to do it, bro. Because the kids they do not have any link relative to maintaining the cultural heritage when we are no more around.
Yeah, on a serious note, because I like the program.
Yeah, go ahead and say hi to two, man.
Oh, well, I'm back.
Oh, I thought you want to put it in English.
I'm worried another one, the man, sure, many, I pop my man, please, shoot back at the pop of my place. You know, I got on the boy, gossip green, you will be going to put never Bremen Day. And now the point never create the apple Bremuba. Who I shall put to Mamma.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Let's preserve our cultural heritage. Welcome to the program, Back to Our Culture, right here on Love FM 105.1. Okay, we are talking about the Pele tribe tonight. We've been giving you details about the Pele tribe, the origin, the kind of food they eat, the practices, and all stuff like that. So musically, we are taking a tour. So we live in Bon County now. We're going to Grand Jida County, where our crown brothers and sisters are, to share with us what they have in their in that corner, you know. So get the calls coming on 0887 105 105 0778 665 It's the program Back to Our Culture. Let's preserve our cultural heritage. To my grand brothers and sisters, Luo. Let me visit the telephone line and take this person. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
How are you, sir? What's your name? And you join us from where?
Yeah, I'm Bob S. Dodo calling from Uru.
Tolo, you represent the Pele people, right?
No, Mano.
Oh, Imana man.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so you listen to our topic. So talk to the Mana people concerning our topic.
I can't tell you very much of, affording me the opportunity to talk to the Mano people. On lady, on darling. On Jekale, talking Nena Kwakoma, Aba, Kwakon, Okisido. The Yakri for on our own Gwakoni, Okisiba, on Jekale clear. That was a quite bow. Wow, Kubamo. That was a quite Kubamo. Bona, the Bakekli. One egg bonus when they say, Sora and Gomora. Why you see her at the people now? No, you don't know. So tell me that was a quite bow. Egg a quite young, Konom not fit. Oh, I want to say, may not feel a look of what I had about the Kubamo. You don't know, you can't have.
Oh, wow.
Mamma, Kama.
My man, enjoying you by too fluent, but yeah.
That's it. We got to practice our culture. We live by actually we got to teach our children culture.
Oh yeah, certainly.
Yeah. But just you know, I feel for people who don't who don't
speak their own
culture to follow it because the culture is very sweet.
Yeah. Okay, my brother. Say hi to say hi to two individuals in your vernacular.
Okay. We have a base on the nothing duro. Ranosi duro, they don't feel a yah, take a mom, we have a niche. You like a pop duro there, we take a moment. I hear a little war gabi duro, the OC packet duro, never pickly. The yarn the yah 540, we have a little key. The little fee yah, pop to the level if we have a phobe.
No, okay. Thank you, man. Thank you, my man. Enjoy you, by the way.
But I don't want to sing in Manchester. We go outside singing Manchester station. You're not letting for me to go off.
I know. Okay, bro.
All right, thank you.
So get the calls coming on 0887 105 105 0778 665 Back to the telephone line. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing fine by the grace of God. And you?
Well, I'm bouncing like a pretty bouncing baby boy this evening, my brother.
To God be the glory, sir.
Great things he has done, and greater things he will do.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, which ethnic group you representing tonight?
Thank you. I'm representing the Bassa people.
Hey, nigga.
Yeah. By the way, I think the Dutch money if you got a bit of a call and need you to know.
Okay. Eva, go ahead and talk to the people in Bassa concerning our topic.
I put was woven. Both young Gabos who cover in radio together, young Senator Jane. At the king in Mongolia, no, I think in Bow Mue, it's bottom near Benue, although now, you got you bag the ball, but the ball getting cool. Because here, so let me get in you, or Mama Gaga, in Windy. Conde, Mogake, you chuck him money. Can you go back in the double in God home with God, yeah, the ball, money double, and then you so. When you won't get you get you, it is found them or they the bear money, they can wabble, whatever you just got here before, but my young kids and condy was here and your party.
Yeah, my brother. Yeah, my man. Join your battle, pa.
Yeah, that's my daughter. That's my daughter. I am proud to be a battle. Pardon me. God then said no.
No way.
Yeah.
Say hi to two, man.
Yeah.
Say hi to two in the
Yeah. Yeah, I want to send this to my sister.
Put Basauru, nigga.
I want you. Ni bonaga to an indica, the Indimago, what says in no dubo. I damn Mary Tinka, only do community. Amundi, on your besom, I damn family Jinga. Compound your town. So they do bonaga. You get that thing about when you go on here, Uncle Boss will be well. There, I get you.
So, nigga.
Those are not in Bugatti, but one for me to you, I mean. And but now, I would have, you got something, I would have come with 30 on the shoulder now. Please take it. If you know, you get together, don't be part of the show, but you'll be wasting our time.
I'm telling you, man.
You'll be wasting our time, yeah?
I'm telling you.
Western will not be part of our show, and then I call it.
Okay, my brother, thank you so much. Let's get to the telephone line and take this person. Hello?
Hello?
How are you, mama? What's your name?
I'm Janet. Dean.
From where?
I'm a pastor woman, but I live in Pinsville.
Eh, Mayu.
Mama, I won't say Mayu.
Eh. Back on, tabo.
Once one cry and stand up with you.
Jesus.
Say Mayu, not double.
Double.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tabo. Go ahead, Mama. You following our topic, right?
Are there?
The topic we're talking about the people that want men to get married, woman to get married. We want to say it's not right. You can speak to the people in Bassa telling them no, it's not good practice.
I'm basonyo make mwen kake mwen ke oseki nemo nimi mo baby ani mom we baby so bi ani mom we so bi le po ni wa fo ho na wa ke wa ni nyu e ni demo amo anyo nyu ke bi ake de na ya nyu ke de nyu be se po ye maka nyeto so ko moro ja ke nu we o se plen mo ji nyo nyu ke nyu le po ye nyu ara fo ko ni te wa ke se de na nyu de ko se bi amo nyo nyu ke de abi ke de na nyu ke o se ji nmo.
I enjoy the part. Is there chicken? Toy. Okay, ma. Go ahead and say after two in Bassa.
Sandy ka ngoke wuda ngwa mo pio tinye nyo oni dede yo bide wala so bige sanyo
Pozo dabo. And now we're going to Lofa County, the Loman people. Musu Oruma Agu, how you doing? 0887-105-105. 0778 665 are the numbers to call. Represent your ethnic group tonight on the program Back to Our Culture.
C'est le vieux son de la danse frontière. C'est Zawadou. Fais-moi le point, s'il te plaît.
Lomagi Vavesu. Let's go to the line and take this call. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Wonderful.
Okay. I represent William Penso, I represent the Bassa tribe.
Hey, the part of people tell what to know. Go ahead, nigga.
I spoke about somebody I didn't queer a band do what we are getting. Yeah, then I came back, I when I'm now I'm freaking out, wait, play. Get a new day. Onion, before you get onion, you eat. On you get me because me need one now. Yeah, about the button you are. They have been more. Back at the ring, I spent Paga here, put it before we get your jar or you on your phone. So I say, when?
Okay. Okay, my brother. Say hi to two in Bassa.
On to regular day, Diga, one and they must be. Oh, but I would about my dog. We don't say that you know. Okay, no, I need Andrew again. When you are my meal, we talk and so I'm on you on the gate.
Okay. Thank you so much, man.
Okay.
Mr. Lungaje. Moyoba. Bayon. Moyo. Bayo. We right now in Lofa County. We shall be going to Grand Bassa County. Today, we are focusing on the KPELLE people. The first edition we had in discussion the Bassa tribe, where they're from, who they are, what they do. In today's edition, we're looking at the KPELLE people. The KPELLE people, they are large in numbers. Been giving you facts about the KPELLE people. But upon our focus this morning, this evening, for those of you in the diaspora, maybe in the morning or whatever time it is, we say welcome. The man, woman thing. What have you to say to your brothers and sisters in your vernacular about it? Is this part of our African culture? You have to talk to your brothers and sisters back home. Zero 778-665-073, 0887-105-105. So I'm taking my flight straight to Grand Bassa County from Lofa County. I'm going straight to Grand Bassa. Hey, Bassa yo baby, rain. I want it. Thanks so much to my late grandmother, man. Mawa. Thank you so much, Mama. Yeah, indeed. At least you left something with me that I can remember And I can identify myself with my people from my maternal side, you know. Yeah, the little broken bastard I can speak. I learned it from my grandma. So grandmothers, grandparents, parents, it's time that you teach the children, you know. And before we wind down the curtains today, we will be talking to the conscience of the folks there at the information ministry, especially those of you who find yourself in the Department of Culture and Tourism. That place is not a place for bluffing. That place is a place that is so dedicated. That place is a place that you should give your very best. If you do not know anything about culture, let us call the president now, say, President Bwaka, please. I appreciate the offer given me, but I don't know anything about our culture. And so, because I play there, and I play for people to bluff. If you are part of that department, that's what I continue to recommend, right? I want to recommend to the Ministry of Culture and Tourism, the Department of Culture and Tourism, and to our legislators. This is something that you can come up with. For some of you who just sit at that place and cost us whole day, at the end of the month, they gave you thousands of dollars while our cultural heritage is going down the drain. We want to recommend to you, make it a law that all of us in this country, whether you are a foreigner or you are a citizen, a day should be set aside for all of us to identify with our culture. If I'm from the Bandit tribe, the way the Bandit people can dress, I must be able to dress in that form and manner. The way the Bassa people can dress, I must be able to dress in that form and manner. If necessarily, generally, we can get our African attires. For instance, some of you know, you work at these banking institutions, you work at these corporate institutions. There are days set aside that you celebrate the cultural heritage, right? Yes, I've seen that with Lone Star Cell. I've seen that with other companies, right? So that tells you if these foreign institutions, these foreigners who bring these companies to the country, and they can recognize that this country do have culture. This country do have cultural heritage. And they set a day aside for all of their employees to practice their culture, to wear their cultural attire. That tells you they value the culture of our country. They value our cultural heritage. So if our national leaders cannot find a day and set this day aside as a day of cultural festivity, where all of us in our respective areas of work will design our cultural day, and on that cultural day, and showcase our cultural heritage. Like for instance, if I'm from the Bassa tribe, and on that cultural day, I wear my Bassa cloth, and then representing the Bassa people or the Bandi people at my office. They make sure they call the topagi. They make sure they call the pepper soup, the bedni, the brefa, all the small things, to show where we from, giving that sense of belonging. Yes. So our legislators, for some of you who just said that you know what to say because you've been elected by the people, you so say one, so say all. This is something that you can perform, and it be put into to law. That we have a culture day. A day, go Ghana, they have the culture day. Regardless of the people, you see a Ghanaian man, well learned. He dressed up in his kente, he tie a kente lapa, and he go to work. We have deep value our culture to the extent that the Western culture is overseeing our African culture. Come on, where are we? We should have a day set aside in this country. We can notify some of those plenty of holidays and things and make this one. This is a priority to tell our kids where we from. The African Culture Day, to tell our kids where we from, who we are. It gives them the opportunity to know their values. I will say that their whole day, politics, where our cultural heritage is depleting by the day. Where is the Kedeja? Where? We look at our whole place. We give it to Westerners. They put a hotel there. Yeah, development fund. But that shows that we do not value our culture. That place was a place set aside. I don't know. It get plated. You hold hold bush. Our culture ambassador, this is about time that you stand up tall. We've been into this whole politics thing. It's time that you take a back of politics and face the reality. Our kids are being born nowadays. They don't even know their roots. They don't even know that we have culture in this country. It is sad. So it's about time that y'all, all kind of politics, who would be culture ambassador, this one, that one, y'all leave it and let us face the reality. You people are aging. When you are dead and gone, who are those that are going to take on from you to run with this vision? Who are there? Who are those that are going to actually stand in the vanguard to say, yes, we have this culture. We need to maintain this culture. But everything we do in that country, politics, they reset are funny and people horses getting flooded. They not put it in politics again. They say that the leadership made it real. Hey, Liberia. And we joking with it in our civil team, my people. So it's time that our legislators see reason to find a day set aside that we celebrate our cultural heritage. We should place value on our culture. The Ghanaian legislator, he will feel proud wearing his kente lapa, his Ghanaian dress code, and go into the parliament and sit. He feel proud when he's propounding the issue. You wear the kind of costume and you go to that place there. Oh, they are cussing us. You leave the tangibles and discuss things that are not even important to the growth and development of the country. As old as this country is, we do not even have a day. We do not even have the significance of some of the things that you guys go about talking and doing there. These are laws. These are things that you need to enact into law so that generation to come will understand what it is. Generation from generation to generation, they will understand the values of the culture. Somebody say, "La bro, get culture, sir." But whatever it is, 0778 665 087 105 105 are the numbers to call. Because people know we're vulnerable, I want to bring you in their culture. Their culture to tell you that you must marry man, man marry man, woman marry woman, because you don't have cultural values. Let's go. Bless up. Where you at? Come on in, Bato. 087 105 105 0778 665 073.
I'm looking for my friend today. I'm looking for my best friend today. I'm not a friend that will take no coach. I'm not a friend that will talk back at me. I'm not a friend that will talk behind me. I'm not a friend that will make confusion. I'm not a friend. Show me a friend.
And let me say answer to my own friend and brother, David Couture. How you doing, Couture? How you doing? Let me get to the line and take this person. Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
How you doing, sir?
Well, my name is I think young they are speaking you from the city in Massachusetts country.
Okay. Representing the
I want to.
which one the tribal group you representing?
And your group?
Which one the ethnic group you representing?
Yeah, you and the group.
The Geo people?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear you, my brother. We're talking about the danger that is posed to the issue of men getting married or man, woman getting married or woman. Is that part of our culture?
Okay. I just want to talk to my beautiful tonight. Concerning that.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm to the couple. I'm just in the area. All who get a friend of this, everybody, everybody going to. That's what matter about. America's not free. The cut putting the cut the guys there. They say, Abby, a sudden one go more good here, who let you there come. Go cover some men who pop where going about going to do in Kaboka. They are about it to do in Kaboka. But that thing that you are to there. Many was there now with the old dig this man not going to. Oh, you won't go through what you do for you too. But I say that will go about myself. What was it? Some may be the who. What is my actor? Yeah, but my actor. It's all one man. Thank you very much.
Okay, say hi to two in Geo.
Yeah, I'm man. Who can't play our boy? There to 12 up there. Every up there. Come on, copy. Jesus, by user to come. What you come,
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Okay.
All right. All right. Hey, Batu. Let me go back to the telephone line. Hello? 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 Money, Batu. I'm on more. Hey, Batu. I'm on in Batu. Hey, Bayo. 0887-105-105 0778-665-073. Back to the telephone line. Hello?
Hello?
Sir, please, the volume of the radio. What's your name and join us from where?
You're calling from Iron Factory.
I'm
Iron Factory.
Nelson, which ethnic group you represent tonight?
I'm Nelson TV calling from Iron Factory.
Which ethnic group you represent? Which tribe you representing tonight?
Nima Kante.
Yako Nima Yasi.
That's you. That's you.
Go ahead, my brother. Talk to our people concerning the whole man and woman man getting married to man, woman getting married to woman.
Don't get. Go down your photo. Go play with mama. And one on one place. They were good. They were go keeper or go on. Go keeper. I my grandkid. Go pamia. I go die. Go Soniaka. Go Kale.
No, say hi to two, my brother. Say hi to two individuals. Okay, my brother. Thank you. Okay, we right now in Nima County. Yako Nima Yazi. This business is all time bound. A shot of you winding down the curtains on today's edition of the program. Back to our culture. So let's take the music down a little bit, and then before we wind down the curtains on today's edition of the program, let us caution our folks there at the Ministry of Information, Culture Affairs, and Tourism. You know, it's a good thing to be appointed by leadership. Let's get to the line first. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. What's your name and you join us from where?
My name is Terry. I'm calling from Steven Etaba.
So, which ethnic group you represent? You sound a battle man.
Nima County.
Yako Nima Yazi.
Come on,
Okay, you following the topic, right?
Huh?
You following our topic, right?
Yeah. Following the topic.
Go ahead and talk to our people, man.
Okay, sir. Tabu mengapuga. Wa menga biakala be. Menu o gon o kon siare. Lewa lenu o kon siare. A biole ya. Ngoi segu e kon ko kwa. Lewa le ko. A mi me. A uno ya. So aka gun. Kaka kwa wa ye wa. So a wi du akoko wa. I va na e that's good.
Go ahead and say answer too, man.
I just want to thank my
No,
mother.
oh, my man, what are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Come on, my man. Yeah. You need to shake out small, my man. You come in broken. Okay. All right, my brother. Thank you so much. We are far into time. So we want to say thanks to all of you who have called, and those of you who play a listening role. We appreciate you. Let us send this out as a caveat to our friends there at the Ministry of Information, Culture Affairs, and Tourism. The Cultural Affairs and Tourism aspect of that ministry, I think you need to be robust. You need to be proactive when it comes to your works. You know, our country is at a crossroad where the Western culture is more mostly taking away our Liberian culture heritage. So at this point, you need to be very proactive. All of those things that will reawaken the spirit of our cultural values. You need to tackle them, get involved with them. Let's take this person first. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yes, sir. What's your name?
You are someone else, you know, the first caller.
Okay, yeah, wait, let's hear you. What you say?
Yeah, you're going to Chaba Kima.
Go ahead, my man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't want to go with the account. Yeah, someone love the topic on that discussion tonight.
Okay,
Somebody
my brother.
appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. So, our brothers and sisters who have been entrusted to steer the ship of affairs of that angle of the ministry, we want to say to you, it's not an office thing. Over the period of time, our cultural values have been quote unquote denied because we have allowed the Western culture to oversee our cultural heritage in this land. So at this point, if you are a minister, you are a deputy, or you are assisting, whatever capacity you find yourself within the confines of the Ministry of Information, Culture Affairs and Tourism, I'm focusing on the Culture Affairs and Tourism aspect of that ministry. We have so many values or value areas that we can showcase to pin the picture in the minds of those who want to invest in this country. So many natural sites. Just the other time, we had people on the surfing competition there in Grand Cape County. For some of us, our late parents, especially my dad, who have worked tirelessly in Grand Cape County when he was alive, he served as one of the managers of Hotel Wakola. Hotel Wakola there in Grand Cape County. That place was one of the areas that attracted tourists to this land. Especially when it comes to the surfing game. Liberia do have the best in West Africa, if not the entire Africa. Liberia do have the best surfing space. So when we were growing up, we saw a lot of tourists. When we used to go and visit our dad on the weekends, during vacation like that, go and visit our dad in Grand Cape County at Hotel Wakola, where we used to reside, because he was the manager of that place at a point in time prior to the war. That area, we saw people, foreigners trooping into Grand Cape County. That was one of the attractions of that county. Aside from the hotel and that of the surfing space, you also have the savannah land, a very natural land, very natural area. You have Lake Piso, all of those things. Come on, man. We have good tourist sites that government you can invest. Let us face the reality. Some of you take your families, you take your concubines or so, whatever it is. You go on a weekend to Limbasa. Yes, that is owned and operated by a French national. You know how many dollars and cents that fellow and his family have generated from that place? Unlike now, where you see other people, Liberian eyes are opening to those kind of things, where they are investing into tourism and those kind of recreation sites. We open our eyes on tourism in this land. It was one of the things, and trust me, the Ghana you see, the Kenya, especially the how you call themselves, Jamaica, the income, most of the income from tourism. In Liberia, we have so much beautiful land. We have so much beautiful things that we can generate funding from. We have our brothers languishing around here. We can take these guys to those areas where they can put their hands to work and earn their money, instead of going to people's windows and taking knives and joking people for their things. Let us be creative. Let us be innovative. Innovation is the hallmark. It should be the hallmark right now. And I don't sit in the office all day and you go to work, another client move from there, 4 o'clock and say you're working. No, Madam Minister or Mr. Minister or whoever you are at that ministry, deputy or whoever, you people need to put your hands to work. You people need to put your brains to work. Be creative. Go out. Go and meet your counterparts. Those countries that are basically surviving on tourism. And, go to them, tell them, have that kind of meeting, that bilateral relationship with them. Let them open your eyes on how the country became a tourist attractive land. But we just said, yeah, hotel, we talk politics. We talk politics, and we have things that we can put our hands to generate funding, to balance our economy, instead of waiting for people to donate to us. As I was saying, Hotel Wakala back then was the best in the whole western region there, where you had tourists trooping into Grand Cape County. Now that you have Bombing County, the Blue Lake, I learned that that place, there are a lot of crazy things going on there now. It's been abandoned and all stuff like that. But let's understand, the people of Bombing County, your legislative caucus, these are things that they need to invest in. Make sure that that Blue Lake, you beautify that place, and make that place an attractive place for people on the weekends or on a vacation to go. You build these bungalows and other stuff like that. People want to see the Blue Lake, how the Blue Lake came about. Did you know that foreigners are coming to this country and doing pictures and videos of these areas that you should be benefiting from, and you're getting nothing out of it, and they're making thousands and millions of dollars from those footages? Have you come to realize that? You dare go Ghana as a tourist and just start taking pictures. You must have a permit, and that permit you are going to obtain. You will definitely pay some funds, and that funds is a form of generation spirit to get things done in the nation. But we say that, yeah, people come in our country, they go to these kind of historical sites. Look at the Providence Island right here in Central Monrovia. Right here in Central Monrovia. It's left just as it is. You know how many people, when they hear about the name Liberia, oh yes, the ACS, we learn all of it in high school. Come to think about it, go and see of late, before we see some level of work being done there and the artifacts are being placed there, and see our own museum. It's disgraceful. Late Tech area, thanks to the European Union who helped one point in time to revamp that area and bring it to status. That place was lying in ruins. You take your time now, you go to Ghana, the National Museum. I'm not even going far. Before you go to the National Museum, they have the Kwame Nkrumah Square. Go there. Before you go there, you pay according to nationality. Like for instance, if I'm a foreigner, the money I will pay will be different from the citizens. Where the students go for excursion, they go see the sightseeing, all the kind of stuff. They pay, the school institutions pay for the students to go and see the reality, because you're teaching the children about the history and they can see with their own eyes the physical things. You're talking about the Providence Island in our history, and the children just pass there. They don't even see any sign, anything that represents that area, that where the settlers came, and this is what they did, and this is what, come on, Liberians. Those of you to that aspect of the ministry, cultural affairs and tourism, in that bluffing place, in that place for you to face your nails, or brush your shoe or curl your hair and you sit in office. It's time to go all out. Expand your tentacles. Make friends. Go to those nations that are tourist attractive. Ask them. Learn from them. What are some of the things that they did to get to where they are? What are some of the things that you can do to attract tourists to the country? But you sit down there, hotel your own politics. We as Liberians, this land is so blessed. Naturally blessed. Go to Bonkante, the Patawi waterfall. It's another attraction there. Go to Nimba right now. Nimba is the place of attraction right now. Yeah, Yegepa is the place of attraction right now. How you doing? I'll tell Kamara. I know you're doing pretty fine. Go there. Right now, all the big boys and girls, they want to spend a weekend in Nimba. Yegepa. Because that little area that have been created, and thanks to those who have gotten involved in investing in that area, you see, the Patawi. So if you do not want to go, there are options now. If you do not want to go to the Patawi waterfall, you can take a drive to Nimba County, go to Jekepa, and you know, if you do not want to go that far, you can take a drive, you go to Grand Cape County, to Hotel Wakala. If you do not want to go to Grand Cape County, you go to Magibi. There are several resorts along the way in Magibi, in the Boston and other areas there along the way there. You see? So that alone is revenue generation. Government, budget, make budgetary allotment, invest in those areas, invest into tourism. And at the end of the day, you get the proceeds. Like we were saying, another thing that, so we have issues of roads, we can have our people, partnership with people where they will come in and put toll booths. The toll booths will generate funds to maintain the roads. It's in Ghana, it's in Sierra Leone, it's in Ivory Coast, it's in Guinea. What about you? Instead of our brothers and sisters languishing around here, doing things that they have no business of doing, you can invest into this kind of ventures. Especially when we come to our culture. Where is our culture center? Our RJs is being built there now. Where do we have our culture center? Since hair was cut, that place they were building that place. It's still building it here. Thousands of dollars have been put into that thing. We do not have one place called culture center. Eh? Why are we wicked to ourselves? We appreciate other people's culture. Where is ours? Come on. We have this for another day. Time is fast spent. We have this conversation for another time. Next week, by God's grace, we will be talking about another tribe. Yes, the first edition, we talk about the Bassa people. We gave you an insight of the Bassa people. And today's edition, we dwell on the Pele people. We told you about the Pele people, who they are, where they are, and where it can be found, right? And the food they eat, the food they grow, and those cultural practices of the Pele people. So next week, we will be looking at another tribe. So thanks to all of you. Let's highlight those of you joining us. We have Intel Kamara. Intel Kamara is watching us from Fendel. Thank you so much. We have Muku Oluma Agu, who controls and owns the Table Talk. She's there in Minnesota. Thank you so much, Muku, for joining us. We appreciate you. Jackson Poonin, he's there in Iron Factory, Gatnesville. Jassy C. Poonin Jr., thank you so much. We appreciate you. Martina Tuba, of course, she's part of our team here. We appreciate all of you. And all of you who called in, we appreciate you guys. All right? Our kids are born in, and we are not doing them justice. We are allowing our kids to adapt themselves to the Western culture, and they do not even know a thing about our own culture. It's sad. Before, when we were growing up, before a child or a young person talk in the open to elderly people, he or she knows the posture You just talk anyhow amongst elderly people. The simple manners and courtesies are now ahead of these days. You will see a young man seated and an elderly person will be standing. That young man doesn't care, or that young woman doesn't care as to whether that person is older than him or her. After all, I can't soon. So I will say that, I pay him my money. In as much you have that moral value, you see the elderly ones, you will stand and allow the elderly person to sit. When you are greeting an elderly person, the way in which you position yourself, these are all values that were being practiced by our folks who came from the poorer and Sunday societies. Like I said, I want to frown on that. The practice within the Sunday, the Sunday society that has to do with genital mutilation. Other than that, it taught our sisters how to be wise. It taught our sisters how to have moral values. Where is our cultural heritage? Say that here, oh dear, where the people. And the sad thing about it, they see texture, the design of our culture cloths and things. Our mothers can weed. The Chinese men go there, they see it, they take it, they take the design, they carry it China. They produce in mass. They send it by here, make money out of your own thing that you should be making money out of. The bamboo, you got the palm tree. The Chinese men will face something, design materials, and bring it back to you from your own pantry. Tell you, say, you don't even know the thing you get. The value of those things that you have around you, you don't even know. You have them in mass. You don't even value them. You don't even know their importance. So they'll take it, they carry it, they design it, and they sell it to you. They make money out of you. Because our eyes are now open. Our eyes and our minds are now open to these things. So we hope our leaders can hear and be proactive. Network. Get out of the time. Go to Sierra Leone, those areas that are tourist attractive. Just a few days. The few days, you see bulk of our citizens leaving from here on the weekends to go to Sierra Leone. Because what is happening there now in Sierra Leone, the people are expanding. They are making revenue out of the entertainment and the tourist areas. So you have your young boys and girls taking a road trip to Sierra Leone on a Friday and come back on Sunday evening. The money you think they're taking to carry on outside, you think if you have Google places in here, those monies cannot be used right here and to build our economy? This is something you people need to talk about. This is something that you people need to think about. But how do you take, party this, party that? And you got Google areas in your districts. Google areas that you can invest. Foreigners come, before they even go there, they pay small thing. That small thing they pay is going to the revenue. It increase. Our brothers and sisters that are all on the street doing all kind of things, you can make them busy. The hint on wise is quite sufficient. The one who has ears, let him hear. My name is Rufus Divine Conant. I lead and order follow. First among equals. Of course, I'm destined for greatness. Like I always say to you, there are two things in this life you always will remember for. The problems you create and the problems you solve. And you must take responsibility of two things in your life. Your fortune and that of your misfortune. Because in union, strong success is shown with God above our rights to prove. We overall prevail with us and hands, our country cause defending. We meet the fold with valor unpretending. Have you and yours a pleasant and godly day. Bye-bye.
Bano wa yitu garamba he